Rolling uphill.
Rolling uphill. Well, welcome everyone to our Out of the Abyss Dungeons and Dragons adventure. I am your dungeon master, dungeon mister, and we are joined by these wonderful players this evening. If you guys want to, I don't know, say or do anything, your one chance.
Hey,
Don't blow it.
so
Howdy.
too late.
I got nothing.
And opportunity blown. So, speaking of opportunities, we're gonna go into the opportunities of what happened last time before we get things actually rolling. So, without further ado, let's go over this little recap and pick up exactly where we left off. So, last time, you guys were heading out of Sloopadop, now on the Dark Lake. You could still hear the crashing and screams coming from the Kuotoa settlement on the shore. After clearing some distance, you finally started talking about your next move. Gracklestug seemed like the obvious answer. Real civilization down here, and a chance to be rid of your shackles and collars. Hemeth was also from there and said he'd help you out if you helped get him back home. The lake, more of a labyrinthine maze of rivers, pools, and caverns, all connected through the water. Hard to navigate. Coming through a narrow passage, walls slick with some form of oil of ooze, and steadied yourselves, but something knocked into your raft, causing a handful of you to fall into the water. Seeing Jimjar get caught by an aquatic troll, you all did your best to get everyone on board and get after the creature that had Jimjar. Getting him free himself was easy enough, but some of you ended up falling prey to this monstrous creature's might, as it kept most damage done to it, kept healing. And the water also had pockets of ooze and oil within, either enhancing speed or slowing most of you down. And eventually you did defeat this creature. It started to melt into more ooze, the like that was about the area. Searching the waters and realizing this might be a hotbed for treasure, you did find a bag of holding with what looked to be a salve within it. Salve, whatever. The L I always want to pronounce a lot.
Wait.
Yeah. Not spending too much time there, you continued on your way, and eventually, as time passed on, you found a low-lit island in the middle of a larger watery cavern to take refuge for a rest. Seeing large Zerkwood and smaller glowstalks here, you started to talk about things, and Hemeth revealed that he was an arms merchant before he got caught. Casmus told everyone that he had made a pact with a fiend, his father in fact, to receive all the powers that he has. Realizing you actually didn't know too much about each other, you kept quiet and started to get some food in you. This was disturbed by a faint call for help. And that is where we're going to pick up. You guys are still on this island. I'll bring you there. Still on this island. Got a little fire going by some Zerkwood. You're eating little bits of, you caught some, did you catch fish? Did you actually catch fish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we caught a few pounds of fish.
And combining that with some of the Zerkwood spores. As you're munching on it, you just hear that faint voice echo throughout the cavern. Help me. Help me.
That's what you look at the group. We all heard that, right?
Yeah. There's
Unfortunately.
I think needs a ring.
No, we didn't hear anything.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I heard something, but honestly, I probably with what's been going on. We really want another person to.
Could we tell if this was audible noise or if this was like an inner minds thing?
It definitely seemed audible. Tell you what, give me a perception check.
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Hey, boys, let's make the rolls better than they were last session.
Yeah, yes.
Well, the
let's hope
combat
so.
rolls weren't on last session, but yeah, the other rolls were fine.
Oh, nat 20.
Getting a
Yes.
nat 20
Kicking it off.
for a total of a 25. Rincewind. It sounds like it's coming from the water all around you, and I would say, yeah, that nat 20 will definitely hurt the combat rolls if you get into combat.
Oh, man.
But it does sound like it's coming from all around you, almost in tune with the low and slow lapping of water as it kind of washes up onto the shore of this space. And the odd acoustics in this cavern kind of... It's odd. It's one of the oddest things you've ever heard. But making sense of it, especially with your natural kind of attunement or knowledge, it might just be an odd wind.
Can I tell if Can I tell if it's like masculine or feminine? Or if, I don't know if that makes a difference.
I would
or
say
not,
you
but
can tell that it's not actually a voice.
not actually really a voice.
It is the sounds of water hitting different rocks and the shoreline here
okay,
that
I
actually
follow.
like,
Okay.
kind of is mimicking this noise of help me. But oddly enough,
Okay.
it does also sound like it's coming from the small pools of water. Like there's the one that has the small torch stalks around it, or not torch stalks, the glow stalks. I forget what they're called.
Okay. So, wow.
Night
Okay.
lights. That's what they are. They are night lights.
So I'll announce to the group that I don't really feel that what we're hearing are voices that can answer. It's more a trick of the sound from the sound of the shore lapping up onto the lapping up onto the beach, and or even in smaller cases with the puddles. I don't know. I don't really want to get too close to the edge because I think that this might be like a, yeah, we'll come get you, and then there's a shark with tentacles or something.
Sure, yeah, obviously.
So what you're trying to say is we're all hallucinating sounds.
We're not hallucinating the sound. The sound is definitely there, and it certainly sounds like. And does it sound like it's in the common tongue, or does it sound like it's tongues?
It does sound like common tongue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still-
That's probably the weirdest part about it.
See, like I said, we didn't hear anything.
all right.
So it could be the strangest of coincidences, or it could be, I don't know, some sort of natural selection to set up
And
somebody that's gonna actually come look. I
would
don't know
say
if this
it looks
feels
like there's that like kind of odd in the small pool of water, which is maybe like a foot deep, like the edge of that pool of water is a foot deep before it touches the water, you would see a small vibration in there that kind of almost, it doesn't vibrate the land, but it vibrates, it kind of helps the water of this island slide off of it. It's super hard to imagine and explain, even as you're
It's
staring
how-
at it.
Like it's hydrophobic.
Kind of. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. But it seems to be vibrating originally from the little pools. You don't really see the pool to the south too much. It's a larger pool to the south with more lighting there as well, but over here that vibrating kind of, you can almost faintly hear it originating from there. That help me.
Okay.
This is an
So-
oddly specific phenomena.
Yeah,
It is.
this seems a little more than coincidence, really.
I think it's another magic sword.
No, I think it might be a. I don't know. I've heard of other creatures that kind of sing sailors to their deaths. Maybe this is the same kind of thing for Canadians.
Dusk will hop up onto the top of this mushroom just so he can get a better vantage point of
All right.
their surroundings.
That's a good 30 feet up.
Yeah.
They are tall boys. Yeah. What do you? Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say with the 15, giving that higher vantage point, is Rincewind telling everyone about the what he's understand, like the vibrations and stuff in the small pool?
Yeah, as the information's kind of becoming more apparent as I'm seeing or feeling or hearing the vibrations, I'm pointing it out as I see it. Like, look at how the vibrations of the puddle seem to be in the same wavelength as the sounds that we're hearing. The pitch is the same, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Look how the water kind of sheds off the beach towards the lake itself, that kind of thing.
I would say dusk as you kind of look out and try to get a better view. You can't really see the ceiling in here. Occasionally you would see just shadows of crags kind of up there high and far away. But to the south you would notice the larger pool has similar vibrations as well. If not even more so.
The larger pool over there seems to be more active. Perhaps we should take a closer look before some of us go to sleep.
This one over to our west. This one.
No, he was talking about the one to the south, but you can go inspect the one to the
Oh.
west.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, I see it now. Okay.
That's a little further
I
down.
zoomed in too far. Right, there we go. Okay. Sure, how about it? Somebody wanna go with me? We'll keep Malakar to watch the raft.
Spider-Bait will go, I think. I'm like, yeah. I don't mind helping check things out. I gotta pull my weight around here, I guess.
Weller shakes his head and just reiterates, "We've heard nothing."
Hemeth will
I'll
be
go
with
with
you on
friend.
that one. He just kind of nods with you. Yeah, I don't think it's great, but
If they
I'll
if
watch
they
the
end
fire.
up getting, yeah, exactly. If they end up getting swallowed, I ain't saving them.
I've
Let's go. This will be fun.
seen strange things along the waters of the Dark Lake. This would not be a first. Well, I mean, this would be a first, but it wouldn't be the first strange thing I've seen.
Before we start heading down there, I'm going to give myself vigilant blessing,
All right.
and then I guess I will also preemptively say a little prayer to Zerthamon and cast guidance
Okay.
on myself.
That is a very good idea. And I will cast guidance on myself as I follow along with you too.
Malachar will stay behind and watch the fire and kind of just seems a little introspective at the moment, just staring at the fire. Especially after, the things Casmus had just revealed. Turvey would be just kind of looking at not fungi, but the other fungi you have here. Stool. Seeming like he's kind of like having a mind meld conversation with him. And Jimjar will take the opportunity to go actually scout out and see what you guys have on the boat, which is mostly just rations. And you got 10 rations, something like that?
I think so. Just in case the S goes down, this mushroom I'm on now, is that similar height to this one?
That one would be about 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
This
All right.
one, this one
I'm
over
gonna perch
here
up
looks
there.
like it goes up to about 50 feet.
I'm going to perch up here just so I can keep a clear eye on them as they approach the pool.
All right.
I'll start making my way cautiously towards the pool, but keeping an eye out.
Absolutely.
Because does the sound get louder as we approach the pool?
I would say yeah, a little bit. And it would change tone and even distorts itself a little bit as it kind of changes from like help me, hello.
Okay. Well, at this point from right here, I think, are there any, like, is there any loose debris in, around me, like longer sticks or, maybe some, like, debris that's washed up on the shore, like, I don't know.
Oddly enough, this shore, no. There is even like little bits of zerkwood or any bark or stones. The area here is combed clean.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. I guess let's see how far is it? It's about 30 feet to there. I'm
Just
going
across,
to
across the other kind of like it's like its own separate island that's barely connected to this one.
all right, I'm gonna yell back to Dusk and just say, make sure you cover us. I'm going to approach it. It sounds like the pitch is changing. Can't tell if that's just because we're getting closer. but something feels a little bit weird. And I am going to pull my ready my shield and short sword as well,
All right.
and approach the pool.
Dusk
What is
will give him the thumbs up, and a claw come out of his thumb when he does it.
okay?
Wolverine style, just kind of like, or just like a quick like pop out.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is this plant life that's kind of surrounding it?
Those are the night lights, which are all lit.
The night lights.
And
Okay.
you've experienced these before. These ones with a tap, they aren't too common, but with just a tap, they turn off. And with a tap, they turn back on.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Let's do it.
I'm going to approach another 15 feet,
Yeah.
and at this point, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Roll me a d20.
I only have one. Oh, that's my last spell slot. Okay. Here we go.
As you cast this Detect Magic, you can see little kind of, not quite fireflies, but glowing dust kind of stick to you for a brief moment before falling down and disappearing. Reminds you of Bear's But with Detect Magic going, the night lights don't glow magical. The water wouldn't glow magical. But you do kind of see it vibrating and lapping as you approach. Give me a perception check.
I'll help him with it. We both check through around.
Yeah, you can both give me a perception check. All right. Good thing you brought Fungi with you.
Yeah.
Rincewind, you don't notice anything too odd about the water other than the same vibrations, as it seems to keep echoing almost hello. But Fungi, you would notice in this crevice, it does look to have something within it, within the water. Something stony. Kind of hard to see from this viewpoint, but you do notice a little bit of stone kind of just under the surface of the water.
Something in here.
Not like rocks, but like flat stone.
Like it doesn't go deep?
It's kind of at an angle. I would say as you approach it a little bit, you would see what looks to be about 9 foot long, 3.5 foot wide stone box that has gone a little decrepit and decayed due to time and being worn. And it looks like it has some water damage on it, as there is what looks like a sarcophagus. No inscription. Any art on it looks gone. But it looks like it probably was intricate at one point, but no more.
It looks like one of those boxes we saw back at that dead people's place. There's something down there. I wonder if I can get it out. Think I should try and pull it out?
What were the dimensions on that?
The size of a sarcophagus. It's that may be a little long, like probably like an ornate sarcophagus. You guys saw a bigger sarcophagus in the tomb.
It's weird. It's the size of a sarcophagus, and it smells like a sarcophagus.
I'm
Apparently
gonna
there's
look
no
at
bad.
fungi, and then I'll look at the sarcophagus, and then I'll look at the fungi again, and I'll look at the sarcophagus.
Spider
There
Bale
you
said
go.
there's probably more stuff in there. As he like
Sarcophagus,
like clinks his
disembodied
bangles
voice.
together.
What could go wrong, guys?
I'm gonna throw the exaggerated shrug back to Dusk and be like, I don't even know how to yell that all the way across 50 feet. You know, like
He can see you in the
turns
light pretty well
out-
because of the night lights.
yeah, it kind of turns out that there's a coffin over here. Sounds like maybe there's something in it.
Hemeth kind of
what do you think?
perks up at that and starts
How
dusting
deep was the
himself
pool
off.
around it?
Sorry.
How deep was the rest of the pool all around it?
The water itself looks like it goes down about a good 10, 15 feet. And only like, because the sarcophagus is in there at an angle. So maybe about 3 or 4 feet under the water is where you would see one of the corners of sarcophagus.
How heavy we think it might be? How heavy we think the sarcophagus is in the water?
The size of it, I would wager 1,000 pounds.
Even for the giant lizard, that's going to be tough.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to take every bit of every one of us to hoist this thing up if we can get it up.
You
And
could always
on
open
top
it
of
in the
that,
water.
Yeah, that's going to be the next plan.
I mean, I can't imagine many fates worse than what's going on inside that coffin right now. So,
Yes, but usually
It-
what
it
comes
beggars
out
the
of
question.
a coffin when we open it.
it beggars the question, the why, and and what'll happen if we open it.
Weller again just stokes the fire. Good. Kind of rolls his eyes and is like, "We heard nothing."
Only one way to find out. I'm going to, just to be safe, I'm going to pull out. Still got the rope on my pack and then put in the bag of holding it. I'm going to start affixing the rope to myself. And I'm going to hand it to the other side to Rincewind, just in case. And I say, I'm going to go in. Ready?
I mean,
And
Wait. As Weller kind of stands up from the fire.
Flexes his muscles.
Let's think about this.
cracks the neck, crack.
Yeah. Our plan was to sleep. We need to recover from the troll. There's a sarcophagus at the bottom of this pool that has probably been here a while.
Mhm.
What is a few more hours of it sitting down there? So that if when you open it and undoubtedly have to confront whatever lies beneath the water, we're at least well fed, well rested, and in better shape. Is it really wise to confront whatever the hell it is you found? Also, and he kind of gestures to the environment around him. Think about it. There's a sarcophagus at the bottom of a pool on a random island in the dark lake in the Underdark. I'm from down here. It's terrible.
Aren't you curious?
I mean, or we could just open it.
I'm tired.
I mean, yeah, I don't feel like I am in the same straits. I don't really feel like now is a good time to really open this thing up. But I mean, we know it's here. We've at least identified it. So,
Hemeth will kind
What's
of
the
call out,
hurry?
there could be
right,
something in
we
there.
can bracket this.
If we wait too
The
long,
concern would be,
people could come and
as
take
most
it.
of us are,
Sorry.
yeah, oh, no worries. I was going to say, Dusk will say the concern would be what will happen when most of us are resting and our guard is down. That's my only concern. Other than that, I agree with Weller.
I mean, it's a sarcophagus underwater. How hard can it be to post a watch on it as we sleep?
Right.
And what's a few more hours?
We really need to watch the sarcophagus under however deep of water. Like you said, it's been there for God knows how long, and it's still there. It's not gonna come.
Remember back when I said we didn't hear anything? That was a nice time.
Yeah, but we got some very, very curious people. I'm actually surprised.
You know what they
that,
say about curiosity, as Weller raises an eyebrow towards the tabaxi.
You guys are pretty much yelling across this island.
Yeah.
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 It sounds like a very intimate conversation, but it's really just like over
Hey.
you know,
Right.
50 feet?
70 feet
Dusk,
or so.
Dusk will crook his head a little bit, look
60
at
feet
Weller,
across?
and say, what do they say about curiosity?
It doesn't bode well for your kind. That's all I'll say.
Dusk will look confused. I've never heard that one.
It's a, I think it's human saying.
Yeah.
Ah, humans tend to be nervous around me. I don't
Yeah.
understand that either.
In fungi, how deep is it? I'm sorry. In the pool.
The sarcophagus, the tip of it is 4 feet, but the rest of it does dip down because it's at an angle.
Yeah, it's only a few feet down. The rest of the pool goes deeper.
Give it a knock and see if anything happens. If not, I say we go to sleep. Deal with it in the morning or the night,
I mean,
whatever time of day it is.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna take my quarterstaff and I'll start poking.
All right. As you poke the water, the water grabs back.
Hey,
As
Yeah.
it
Mine.
grabs,
Oh.
you see it immediately. The water laps onto Fungi's quarterstaff and then grab him by the feet, pulling him down. Fungi, you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage and are now restrained underwater.
I ain't getting involved.
And we're gonna roll some initiative.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it would have been great if we just tried to get it out of the water. What could have gone wrong?
Oh, my
Rinsman still
God.
has the rope.
Y-
Right.
Sure.
well,
I've got a
yes.
net.
He's got a rope that's tied around me. So
Mhm.
Got a lenient 3. Okay, that's good for me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Also, Chris has had to roll a new character before, so I mean it's no big deal.
I know, right?
My initiative's 9. Oh no.
I
It's the
mean,
curse
mine
of the
is
company
6.
laptop.
Mine is 6, so
Oh,
you're
man.
better.
Oh boy, I hate that for
And-
Fungi mostly.
One guy's 5.
Okay, 16.8. For some reason, I can't. It won't give me advantage on initiative. So
It might. Let me double check something real quick. Under your settings, if you go into here, I can make initiative style advantage, and you won't see it come up as 2 rolls. I'm just gonna show you for example. We'll keep
okay.
that 14. But here, If you mouse over that 18, you'll see it roll twice.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Just
Yep. Got it.
but if you give it to someone else, I'll have to uncheck
Right.
it, and so usually it's best to keep it unchecked, just in case you do give it to someone else. But with that, as Fungi immediately gets flung and pulled into the waters, Fungi is just under the water now. Yeah. The creature goes first with a 19. As it is going to get another crit on Fungi.
2 in a row?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We'll just assume I'm knocked right out.
You are very much knocked out, yep. As you take 22 points of damage again. As Fungi's body goes somewhat limp in the water. That'll take us to Dusk.
Does Fungi appear to be sort of? Has he been dragged under the water?
Yeah,
is he being dragged?
He is under the water at this point. Being, like,
Okay.
rolled up against the surface of that sarcophagus.
All right. Wonderful. Jump down.
Are you
Uh,
jumping down, or are you climbing down?
He'll jump down using the monk's slow fall ability.
Okay. Oh yeah,
It's
and
30
yeah,
feet.
that'll
That
you'll
should be-
negate that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll neutralize it.
No problem.
He'll drift down. Feline agility.
Launch himself.
As my action, I will try to reach down and grab Fungi,
All right.
even if I have to go a few feet down into the water.
There's a rope hanging around me.
There is nothing around you except for
Oh.
water.
No, I don't. The rope came
Oh,
off.
the rope.
There is rope attached to him. Yeah.
Oh, this may hurt. I will grab the rope as my action and pull.
Give me an athletics check.
Ugh.
With an 11, something is keeping Fungi just. He's just underwater, but something is keeping him there.
Okay, I'm going to expend a key point as a bonus action and take the dodge action as I continue to kind of wrap the rope around my arm
All right.
and getting ready for further pulling,
Well,
knowing something grabbed him.
fair enough. As it just seems like he's just underwater, limp there, and you try and tug, and it's almost like there was this scene in a movie, I can't remember what it is, but where someone goes underwater, and then all of a sudden there's like glass above them. It's like a 90s movie, or maybe an 80s movie. Anyways, but it's essentially kind of like that. There are ripples in the water, but it just seems like he's just stuck there. That'll take us to Rincewind.
Okay. Well, let's see. I guess I am going to. I guess. Man. Since since Dusk has the rope now and has started wrapping it up, I guess I will cast Sacred Flame at the surface of the water. See if I can get any kind of a reaction out of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do. It failed miserably. As you would see
Oh.
this kind of radiant light singe away some of the water.
And then I'm going to call out to Weller to get up here. Like, you opened your goddamn mouth and look at what happened. Let's go.
Anything else for
Help my
Rincewind?
little buddy.
Hang on. How many people are down there now? And you're blaming this on Weller? Weller's the one that's been saying the whole time.
You're
Don't
like,
listen
poke
to
it.
the voice.
You did tell me to.
I
You
mean,
did
consider
tell him to poke it.
number
He was just
one.
poking.
Number one, God bestowed upon us free will. You poked it
my
on your.
God.
All right.
We only
Number
have
two.
6 seconds to have this conversation. So
Number two, poking it is a better option than trying to bring the sarcophagus up.
It is.
Yep.
That will take us to Weller.
God dang it! All right. Yeah, I'm gonna double move, and that will be my 30, 60 feet.
As you run across the deck of the boat and hop over to the other side of the island. And... Yep. Any bonus action?
That's it for me.
All right.
I don't think I got anything left
That'll take us to
because we haven't slept yet.
Nope. That'll take us to Malakar and all of the gang. They don't know what's going on really, but Jim Jar will come. He's gonna dash up. Good like crossbow ready. Like, hey, what's going on? Hemeth will make his way here, and he's going to grab onto the rope to assist whoever pulls it next to get Fungi out.
Wait, did we take a short rest at some point?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We took a short rest.
Did you take a short rest?
I think we
on
did
the
take
boat.
a
Oh, you
Yeah,
you
we
did
did.
right
We
after.
did
the
take a
game.
short rest
Superiority
right after
died
the,
still at one,
fight.
but my second win in my action surge is back.
Gotcha. So yeah,
right after the fight we did.
Malakar will spend his action dashing, and he'll ignite his blade. It might already be lit. Nah, it's not. Turvey's gonna take his time. Because he doesn't know yet. Like, a lot of people down there, he doesn't know if he can help. Spiderbait pulls out a bow. Do I shoot the water? Kind of just like aiming it at the water. Where do I hit? Waiting to give a yes or a no from anyone. Does anyone nod towards Spiderbait so he shoots the water?
I mean, I guess. Can I point?
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
I'll point kind of in a way that's not at Fungi.
All right.
So yeah, shoot over there.
Oh, okay. As he does make a shot at disadvantage. As it kind of looks like it sticks into something and swirls around. He does hit it. As the arrow he has kind of breaks in two as he hits it. That'll take us to Casmus.
Just gonna move on the raft. Right there, just being at least being a distance if it comes out or anything.
All right.
Just get a ready in action if it comes out.
If what comes out.
If anything, any creature comes out
All right.
of that thing.
Fair enough. Readying your Eldritch Blast as a little bit of red and blue energy crackles at your fingertips. I'll take us to Fungi. You'll roll a death save, please. At advantage. Good news is you don't need to breathe, so you're not drowning and failing these death saves automatically. But that'll take us to the top of the round. The creature. It will... It'll continue to restrict Fungi. as fungi fails 2 death saves. Taking us to dusk.
Heave ho.
All right, give me an athletics at advantage because Hemeth kind of grabbed it to help you out.
Oh, boy.
With a 20, you do pull fungi out of the water as his limp body is thrust outward. Gets pulled up onto the side of this pool here.
All right. As a bonus action,
Ooh.
As
I'm going to perform an unarmed strike.
we'll say, someone is granting the healing wave because someone wanted to spend 5,000
Oh,
points. So how this will work is everyone gets
Nice.
4 hit points. Just right now.
nice. That saves me from using another key point right now.
As you feel this kind of odd energy flow through all of you, as you are all healed for 4.
Legend.
All right. Well, I will bonus action take an unarmed strike at the water, just kind of looking with a strange look on my face, like I don't. And he'll just smack the water.
All right.
Um,
Give me an attack roll at disadvantage, as you all feel this healing wave just wash over all of you from some unknown divine source. Also, thanks, Fabricated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
And after that, like as he just
Just
smacks the
smack
water, and
yeah.
like he doesn't know how hard to hit it, so it's like
Bam.
what?
Kind of like a cat
and so
when they
then
paw
he'll-
at stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then he'll look at the others and say, perhaps we should withdraw to a safer distance, and he'll move back over here.
As you move away, the water grabs out at you.
I do have the
You have
mobile
mobile
feet.
feet? Never mind. So it doesn't. It starts splashing around. It doesn't get you. That will take us to Rincewind.
Oh boy. I think, is that me? No. I think I am going to fire at it again with that
Sacred Flame.
with the last spell. Yes, the Sacred Flame again,
Alright.
because I noticed that it hit and
it seemed
did
to,
damage.
seemed to singe it. It got a 14 on its save, though.
but it made it. So
as
I'm like,
it-
oh,
It does singe some of the water, but it doesn't bubble like it did last time.
okay. Yeah, don't drink this. I'll point at the water, and then
Looks like perfectly clean, clear water.
I guess as a bonus action. Nope, never mind. I can't do that. I can't do that because I needed rest. I'll end my turn.
Alright. Take us to Weller.
Oh, we need rest. Crazy. That's crazy. It's almost like somebody suggested that. Disengage
Okay. As he
and
backs away.
move back. I like how I'm getting blamed for that.
Yep.
20, 25. Yeah, so I'm gonna move back kind of on the other side of this. Lag. Right there. And as I'm like disengaging and running back, Weller's gonna go, I told you we didn't hear anything.
Fair enough. That will take us to the NPCs and Malakar. Hemeth will kind of look down at Fungi as you blinking your eyes awake, gives a nod, and proceeds to just kind of slowly creep away. As he
Give me a thumbs up.
it just like nonchalantly just didn't like, okay, cool. He is, as he just kind of like starts like, all right, I guess done with that. Starts to walk away.
Just the most unfazed NPC. Oh, all right. Guess
Yep.
that's over.
The water slips out towards him. I can't make this up. Third natural 20 of this creature. As it draws and pulls him into the water as he takes 20.
Fucking loaded die.
24 points of damage. As Timothy is like, okay. And just starts to walk away as the water reaches out towards him, pulls him under. Whoa! As you would just hear gurgling from under the water. Spiderbait's going to shoot again, because that's what Spiderbait does.
Wait, so as he moved away, he provoked an attack of opportunity? He didn't disengage?
He was just nonchalantly not caring. He did not disengage.
Dumb son of a bitch.
He was like, oh, it's water. He wasn't close to it.
Well, we did just learn it has a scary range, so
Well, I mean, you guys were all next to it. Spiderbait shoots the water to no effect. Yeah, I pay roll 20 an extra fee for all the crits. As Malakar will go and slash the water. Malakar Uros at disadvantage. Just hitting. Doing 11 points of damage. And Jim Jar, like, alright, yeah. Okay, we're shooting the water. Yeah. Oh, it's got Emmet. So he'll shoot the water. Not getting his nat 20, but he does hit. For 7 piercing. And Turvey will make his way down holding stool. Hey, what's going on? What's all this about water? I thought they were leaving it alone. Ending the NPC's turn. Taking us to Casmus.
Well, magic came out, so what he's gonna do is gonna see it. There's probably any like little. Is there like pebbles or little rocks on
There are
around
not.
there?
This
Or?
is a perfectly clean beach.
Okay, well in that case, he's gonna try to get an Eldritch Blast on the and towards the water,
All right.
away from where he saw Emmett go.
didn't Casmus have a
For if something came
A
out
held
of
action?
out of the water.
For if somebody came out of the water, not if it.
It was just the water.
A
gotcha.
freaking thing came out of the water. The water came out of the water.
The water came out of
It's like
the water.
it's like
yeah.
Inception. The water came out of the water and grabbed him.
I will say, Casmus, from your point of view, it will have cover because that hole down is like a good like 6 inches to a foot down before it gets to the water.
Would I be able to climb on the? Then in that case, in the
You're gonna climb
Oh,
up the makeshift sail.
yeah.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check to see how well you climb.
So
Yeah.
I-
Climbing on up to negate the cover it has. It will still be at disadvantage because you don't see
Yeah,
a creature
no.
in there.
Right.
But a 22 will still hit it.
damn.
Yeah, of course. Of course, one force damage.
Well, plus 4. Or What is your charisma?
No, it actually is supposed to
+5.
do it. +5, yeah, but it's supposed to do it by itself, no?
It might sometimes it resets itself whenever Roll20 does updates.
Okay.
But it will do
So yeah,
six
+5.
6 points of force damage. Anything else for Casmus?
Nope, that'll be it. There's nothing I can really do right now.
That'll take us to Fungi.
Okay. As I get back up, and I have that rope on me, would it take a full action to slide the rope off me to toss it to Hemeth? Or would that just be my...
I mean, you can toss it.
Alright, so I'll toss my side of the rope to Hemeth, and I'm going to ready a spell for the next one of us to, right before we can try and pull him up.
What are you
And why can I not do display? That's weird. Did it show it up on the thing? Oh, it didn't. I'm going to ready destroy water, and I'm going to try to use that to destroy at least right above where Hemeth is, to try and make pulling him out much easier.
Okay, so you're waiting until someone attempts to pull.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
if he's got the rope, if he can get the rope.
Currently he
You have-
is restrained himself.
Oh, he's not even able to grab it?
On his turn he can. I'll say just because he's restrained. If he wasn't restrained, if he was just in there, yeah, he could grab a loose hand. But he is currently being tossed and turned around.
If that's the case, good, because I can destroy up to about 10 gallons. I just trying to use the spell to destroy it around him, so that he's at least unrestrained for just long enough to grab the rope
Yeah.
to hold it. All right, so then let's take...
Well, it wouldn't. I would say one or the
I
other.
think the creature and the water are two different things, right?
I'm taking a shot here.
It.
Apparently not, because the water reached out for him
Yeah.
and grabbed him.
I mean, this has the potential to be gold right here. Maybe.
Yeah, this is what I love about D&D. There's a fucking spell called Destroy Water.
Yep. I would say it'd be one or the other at the moment. Just for simplicity's sake. Either you're casting
one or the other?
Destroy Water, or you're getting the rope to Hemeth where he's holding it.
Okay. Well, all right. So we'll start by just at least then throwing the rope.
Okay.
Because can't do nothing without the rope. And then can I at least...
Oh, that's cute.
A little rope.
I like that.
Oh, nice. What we do is a little... And just for reparation's sake, we'll say I cast Shillelagh too, so at least I have it ready to go.
So are you holding the Destroy Water?
Oh, that's right, because I could at least then hold. Okay, no, then I'll hold the Destroy Water. Yeah, no, I'll just hold the Destroy Water then.
All
You're
right,
right,
for when
Destroy.
someone pulls at Hemeth.
Well, or pulls it after he's at least able to get it.
He's about to be knocked unconscious. He looks rough.
He deals so much damage. A healing word's not going to do me any good.
Just throwing it out there. So because he won't be able to grab it. I'm going to tell you right now. But the rope's there, in case someone wants to. I mean, he's also within reach. Like, you can just grab him and pull him up.
Well, I was trying to avoid anybody else trying to reach into this stuff.
I got you.
Can't. pull up. Can't. I gotta do something this thing. All right, let's just. All right, to hell with it then. Let's just go straight with the destroy water and just see what the hell.
Destroy the fucking water.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Fucking metal.
How much does it destroy?
I don't know why it's not showing it up on the thing. It's create or destroy water. Destroy water. You destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range. Alternatively, destroy fog in the so
Gotcha.
destroy 10 gallons of water.
Okay.
I'm trying to at least destroy everything that's around.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll me. We'll say 2d8. It's a first level spell, right?
Yeah, right now I'll do the.
So it'd be a 3d8. So it'd be equivalent to like Chromatic Orb.
Come on, upcast it at 9th level. Come on.
I'm casting my level, yeah.
And fungi explodes.
I was gonna say, I'm just waiting for Steven to be like, oh, well, Ethan is comprised of mostly water, so he explodes.
Yeah. It would seem the water would quiver and just kind of vibrate with this furious vibration. As it doesn't loose Hemeth, but it does. You would see it dip down a little bit and start splashing violently.
Oh,
Didn't like that.
It's super effective.
Fungi is a Pokemon.
I was just thinking.
Kind of is.
Anything else for
I
fun?
can't ready up. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to ready like healing word.
No.
Like that, but.
Steven, I would love if you added that as like combat music, the Pokemon combat music.
It's
Just pop
copyrighted.
it up randomly. Damn it.
Play
This music
back.
I have
Change
I have
a note or
permission to
two.
use.
I would love for him to be like, roll initiative. Doom.
I think that has to do it for my turn.
All right. And we'll take us to the water, who has Hemeth at the moment. It is going to... Yeah, just keep restricting Hemeth. As Hemeth lose consciousness. Like, no, no. You hear gurgling as his body goes kind of limp, but seems like it's still held there. Taking us to dusk.
All right. Dusk, with his action, will try to grab our unconscious friend.
All right, give me an athletics check. As you kind of reach in there and you feel the water like almost has some solidness to it, but not quite, just like it has this pressure, and it's just keeping a hold of Hemeth tight.
As a bonus action, I will perform another kitty slap on the water.
All right.
Disadvantage, sir.
Disadvantage. It's invisible. That'll hit it though. So it'll take a little bit of damage.
I will expend a key point and perform Hand of Harm on it.
Okay. As that seems to kind of... You would see some of the water around Hemeth turn black as it just kind of dissipates and boils. 7.
Dusk will look around at the others real quick and say, I will be performing a class on combat maneuvers later, and he'll back up.
All right. As he quickly kind of dodges out of the way, taking us to Rincewind.
Okay, I'm going to have seen Dust not be able to pull Hamath out, and I know I don't have the gusto that he has, so I'm gonna scream, "Hamath, no!" And then I'm going to summon my planar energy and stab down into the water.
All right.
With my short sword, hopefully
It will be a disadvantage
hitting.
attack.
Yep.
Do it double 20.
Oh my
Nope, the
gosh!
exact
why?
opposite. Double ones.
God.
Jim, you did that.
I'm gonna say you stab Hemeth. You try not to, but the water swirling around just draws your blade closer and you stab him in the foot. He's unconscious, he won't know.
Well, was that grit perception check earlier really worth it?
So worth it. So worth it right now. So worth it. Yep.
There will also be a class on melee combat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Won't miss that one. Nope. 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 All right.
Anything else for one
End my turn.
All right.
No. Oh no. Done all the damage I can do.
That'll take us to
All right.
Weller.
I can't find it on my paper.
But-
What's the god that I follow? Not Lolth. Seldarine?
Well, Elistrai, probably. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if you
that's right.
follow.
That's right.
God
Follow
or not,
her.
but it is one of the only good drow deities.
Yeah, that's the one that got me out of here.
She's about dancing naked under the moonlight.
That aligns with my
Well, we all do
choices.
that, don't we?
Weller will just say, "Goddess, damn it," and run back.
All right.
I think.
Show us that big fighter energy.
Yeah. Can I get? Let's see. That's like 20. Can I cross between Dusk and Fun Guy?
Absolutely. That's fine.
Okay.
Fun guy's
So
small enough.
that will.
And it's
I'll just hop over.
open area here, so it's not that big of a concern.
I will go right there. I will cast my net as opposed to the rope to see if I can maybe catch him.
So you're trying to catch Hemeth.
Yes. Like a big old.
So give me an athletics check. I'll give you +1 for using the net.
Come on, baby.
Yes.
You feel like you have a pretty good hold on Hemeth and can pull him out with the net.
And would I be able to pull him on this turn, or I have to wait till
Yeah, no,
next
I
turn?
would say you can pull him free with that. Just kind of casting the net out and
Sweet.
yanking. You feel resistance, but you do pull him out. That will be your action.
That's my action and my movement. And I would just yell to everyone, disengage and get away. We heard
Don't
nothing.
listen.
All right. Roll me a d20, Weller.
What if I say no?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Love it. Anything else for Weller?
So this is a trap. I should say yes.
All right. That'll take us to the NPCs. As Turvey's just kind of holding his stool in the background. Jim Jar will kind of roll backwards towards the boat. Spiderbait rolls backwards, kind of splashing into the water behind. Malachar, you would see complete ignoring everything you just said and slams down into the water with his shining sword.
Paladins.
Missing poorly. Just kind of like this like wild anger that you saw just yesterday. That was earlier today, I think. You guys haven't gotten a long rest since you saw that crazed stuff that happened over in Slupadolop. But I will take us to Casmus as Malachar stays and just slamming into the water with Dawn.
So they just got him out,
Hemeth is out,
but he's still unconscious.
very much so.
So
With a stab wound in his boot.
So what Casper's gonna do? He's gonna use Misty Step to go right there,
Okay.
and he's gonna use Spare the Dying on Hammett,
All right.
Nice.
and then he's gonna turn and turn to the group and say, as Weller said, disengage and leave, guys. Come on.
Anything else for Casmus?
Nope.
That'll take us to Fungi. What's up?
You are
Fungi?
muted, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Mute.
Sorry, didn't want you to hear me chewing. Am I actually in opportunity attack range, or do I have to disengage, or am I good?
You're...
What if I take a
I
few
would say
steps
you're
away?
unsure at the moment. The rest of you guys did see Hemeth was standing right where Fungi was when he got pulled in.
Okay.
But I would say Fungi you wouldn't know. But if you want to be safe, disengage.
Yeah, I'll be safe. I'll disengage and I'll take a few steps over. And I will use a bonus action to cast Healing Word for Emmett so that he can get up.
All right.
Okay, and that will be for.
Tell him to get up real quick.
Is this rise? Of course, the army is breaking. 1d4 plus 5.
Hey, he gets 9 hit points. Anything else for Fungi?
No, that'll do it.
All right. Gonna roll for it. Actually, yep, that works. Weller. Got a 24 to hit you. As Weller, you get pulled in and take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. I mean, we all saw that coming.
Yep, and you are restrained. Taking us to dusk.
Action, try to grab Weller. Haven't been very successful
All
at
right,
this,
give me
but
an athletics.
we're gonna try it. And I'm even proficient at it.
Hey, with a 15, you pull Weller free. See, this is the first person that's been pulled out that hasn't been unconscious. So Weller is still in the water, but he is free of whatever was restraining him.
Okay.
Just dangling my feet.
Yeah, you're
Alright.
still in the water, treading water, essentially, but yeah.
As a bonus action, I will take an unarmed strike at it again.
All right. That's definitely going to hit.
We're going to throw in another hand of harm.
All right. Takes 3 bludgeoning. How much necrotic? 8 points of necrotic damage. As you just kind of splash into the water, and the kind of, you see this illumination, rather lack of illumination, this darkened area, as that dark energy just starts to spread throughout. It looks to be a figure in the water. It bubbles up and rises to the surface. The water immediately calms down and is no more. Well, the water's still there. Maybe a good, like, 3 feet shallower to where the tip of the sarcophagus is kind of sticking out of the water now. As we can hop out of combat there. Malakar's going to keep stabbing the water, though, for fun. Because he seems
I'll offer
to
my
like it.
paw to Weller and help him out of the water.
I will accept said paw.
Hemeth will kind of stand up and like, well, I didn't think I was, yeah. I'm gonna go sit by the fire now. I feel like absolute, poop.
I'll help him over there. I feel pretty guilty about stabbing him in the foot after all.
As he's kind of like
Explain to him
hobbling
that-
on.
Limps over to the fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very exaggerated.
Hey, sorry.
It's okay. The crimes
Well, now,
of,
does anybody want to see what's in the
accident.
box?
What was that, fun guy?
Now, does anybody want to see what's in the box?
Leave
in
the
the box?
box alone.
Oh,
Not right now.
All of this for a goddamn box. That's probably just a corpse. If you say it's a sarcophagus-looking box.
Yeah, you would see
So
it
just
at
leave
the
it.
shore here of this small pond.
Or
insult Dawn.
a double wide treasure chest.
Well, it
mean-
would seem all of that would have been for nothing if we don't at least see what it is.
A
And
fun
that
guy.
can wait until we get a little bit of a rest.
Yes.
Are you the edible type mushroom? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
We almost found out.
Spider bait will say, I think any mushroom's edible at least once, right?
Perhaps we sleep so we don't have to find out.
Dusk will walk over to Fungi and kind of examine him a little closely, crook his head. Edible.
With that, I'm going to use my last first level spell slot to cast my food mushrooms and just extend out a whole bunch. You want one?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good right now.
You
Let's,
guys did just eat for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the fire.
All right. Malakar looking down into the water with kind of burning in his eyes. Looks back up over at you guys. Gives a nod. And walks back to the fire as well.
Damn it.
That was interesting.
Well, it seemed restrained to that pool, but
It-
who knows?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, yeah, but we should set up a watch anyway. Let's take a little bit of a break. Everybody doing okay? How's Jim Jar?
Jim Jar's
Is
fine.
he on the? He was on the boat the whole time, right?
Yeah. Well, he got off the
And-
boat a little bit.
Okay.
But the only person who's really hurt is Hemeth and Weller
Okay, I'm pretty
and
low.
Fungi.
Okay.
They should rest first. I'll take
Right.
first watch.
We'll bring it back to that page for funsies.
Heyo. It's like seeing an old friend.
Spiderbait doesn't mind doing first watch. Is fungi?
I'll move off a second and go third, fourth if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait for third and fourth watch.
Well, there's a lot of people at Fort Watch.
Yeah, I mean,
Like first and second.
that's a lot of people on fourth. I'll take
First.
second. Because we don't have an active on second.
Fair enough.
So I'm what? Looks like Dusk is who? Third watch. Weller is.
Third and fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Third and
Huh?
fourth for Willow.
Yeah.
Along with fungi, and then Chasmus is also third. But as you start to bed down,
Did we fish? Where did we land on fishing? I'm sorry.
You
We
did
did.
fish. You
Okay.
you started cooking a meal.
Cool.
Took a little bit of the bark or the spores from the zirkwood, the large mushrooms around, and started to. You ate, and your meal was kind of interrupted by the voices, which are still persisting. And it kind of changes words. It's always 2 words, but sometimes it's help me. Other times sometimes it's one. It's always 2 syllables, not 2 words, but it's always 2 syllable kind of words that it sounds like as water lapping from these pools and then kind of lapping off of the island you're on.
I imagine some of it is like, screw you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But Dusk will still perch up on a mushroom, like kitty cat,
Mhm.
and so he can get a high vantage point. Keep an eye on it.
Fair enough. Let's go with Rincewind. Roll me a d20. All right. Is there anything you'd all like to do during your watches, if anything? Any conversations, or everyone just kind of keeping a tired eye out? I would say.
I mean, I'm with.
We can go bit by bit. I would say on your watch, Dusk, Malachar would just kind of be stoking the fire. As Spiderbait would just kind of be snacking and watching the water. You would occasionally comment, I don't know if I've ever seen water like this before.
Hopefully, we never do again.
Oh. Well, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Better than webs, kind of. Not as fun, though. Not yet. Hopefully we'll have more fun on water. Webs you could slide around on, and I don't know. It's all wet. I don't like it as much.
You don't like it. Sort of do a Mr. Spock eyebrow raise.
Just kind of nods. Yeah, I don't like it. Do you like it?
My people traditionally don't like water.
Oh, you gotta drink it though.
Yeah, drinking it's fine. Having it soak into your fur and be sitting in your undercoat for 3 days is not.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Why don't you just cut your hair off?
No.
And he'll continue to kind of pester you with questions like that because he has no kind of decorum or decency even. Doesn't know boundaries and will continually ask you about things. 'Cause he's been down here for a while, most of his life.
And Dusk will also say to Malakar, kind of wait for a moment where I can catch his attention, and say, you had quite an ordeal at the village. If you ever wanted to talk about anything, I can perhaps provide a point of view which might be helpful.
He just kind of nods and it was okay. I think Don will help me through it for now. I appreciate it though.
Dusk will nod, and he'll continue to keep a sharp eye from his perch.
Give me a perception check. Yeah, Spiderbait needs a jet ski.
Oh.
24. Fairly certain. Nothing else is coming. You would occasionally see large schools of what look to be fish or manta rays. Occasional bioluminescence from beneath the water, deep within the water. You didn't expect the water would be that deep, but it looks like it's 50, 60 feet deep. Maybe deeper in some places, but nothing untoward or aggressive or anything of note happens.
Okay. Just kind of note the pattern of the fish, how they're swimming. It might aid us in catching fish in the morning before we disembark.
Fair enough. But your watch goes by uneventfully. You wake up Rincewind and Turvey, who stools with him.
So, yeah, mostly Rincewind isn't the most personal person in the
Turvey too.
in the groups. So, I'm just going to kind of set us up and have Shroom communicate for both of us so we can,
Be quiet.
we don't have to. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think we kind of respect each other's space and know that, how long have we been with Turvey now? I mean, how many days going? Can we tell?
You would estimate the better part of, I want to say, it's only been like a week.
Yeah.
About 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm still kind of keeping an eye on Turvey when he's not really looking, because I don't need him like going all feral or whatever happened to
His sister.
Topsy.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm kind of side-eyeing Turvey at the same time. I mean, I understand that everybody grieves differently, but I hope it isn't by tearing our throats out. That would be great.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
All right. And give me,
Wow,
give me
I'm
an
on fire.
insight check too.
Okay. I have an advantage on.
All right. I would say with a 14, you would notice his eyes, when he's not like looking out into the darkness like you are, his eyes would kind of dart between Jimjar and Casmus. Not unfriendly, but he seems like he, with a little bit of a wary eye. He doesn't say
Okay.
anything, but he's just, you can tell he's looking.
Okay. Other than that, I'll say a few meditations when I'm and go through my spell list and see if I want to
Gotcha.
change any of them up.
Your watch also goes by uneventfully. Taking us to the third watch. When 4 people awake. Jimjar, Fungi, Casmus, and Weller. You wake up to the silent, well, near silent. There would be the lapping of water and the occasional word or two spoken from the water. It's just kind of eerie place. Is there anything you guys would like to do on your watch?
Yeah, I suppose probably just get a little bit away from the group. Get the book, Leah's tome, and open it. Just wondering if there's any message left, like the first time he found the book. Or anything of that sort.
Would still say.
Or if it's just going to be a spell. It's
still
just
say
going to be a
get
spell.
out.
He's going to close it. He's going to sigh.
Jimjar kind of like sidle up to Fungi. Emmett, you want to bet that there's something quite expensive in that casket?
Well, I don't really have things to bet. I think there's something cool in there. I mean, why else would there be a box just in the middle of out here? Didn't have something neat in it.
Right, exactly. I know this guy
You think
kind
there's
of like.
nothing in there?
You put what in there?
No, I'm saying you don't think there's anything in there?
No, I'd bet there's something extravagant. Looks old and sacred.
I think there is too.
I know this guy seems like a little bit of a wet blanket with that stuff. Kind of motioning to Weller. I think he meant well. For the most part. Right, Weller?
Cute. Real cute.
What? You think there's nothing in there?
I'm sure there's something in there.
Well, what do you
I
think?
just don't know if we want to know what it is. Also, I would have thought that your betting ways, being that they've got you in trouble before, might have subsided a bit, but clearly not.
Well, I am who I am. You're who you are, right? You can't. You know, what's the saying? A zebra rat can't change his stripes. Tiger snake can't change his dots. Wait, tiger snake. Leopard snake.
We can worry about it in the morning, but again, I would caution us before opening any strange boxes that were buried underneath water on a random island in the dark lake.
100% agree. Caution always. But, you know, you still gotta have fun with it, right? Otherwise, you're just being a, you know, not having fun.
Yeah. I'm worried less about fun and more about surviving. Weller would just kind of grumble and would walk towards the boat to check to make sure it's in good shape, ready to sail. If there's any areas that he can improve upon.
Give me a survival check. The nat 20. noticing kind of the craftsmanship, the boat is sturdy. And although it looks haphazard, it's actually pretty well kept together. You would estimate it would take a good bit of damage, but I would say looking it over, you would know how to repair said damages if anything did happen, especially with that nat 20. That'll help you in future stuff when you need to repair the boat. If you need to repair.
Hell yeah.
And I will also say Jimjar is keeping a good distance away from Casmus during the watch.
Probably the whole devil thing, you know.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh, forgot it.
You good?
Yeah, definitely not seeing shit.
Nope.
He's too involved in his book.
As I will say, fungi, you would notice the same occasional bioluminescent fish and creatures within the water occasionally, and looking at the sheer depth and height of the place in here, it is, even in the darkness, you can kind of occasionally see the shimmering below the water, but y'all's watch goes by uneventfully as well. Taking us to the fourth watch, which is just fungi and Weller still. But Hemeth is there. Hemeth wouldn't say a whole lot, but he would definitely kind of pace back and forth on the island, just looking out for anything. Like, instead of sitting in one place and just watching, he's pacing. But the fourth watch goes by uneventfully, and you guys do get a long rest in. As morning-ish comes, that'll be a good spot for us to take our little 5-10 minute break and pick up there at about right on the hour. So
Perfect.
Stick around and we'll be back here in a few.
See you in a bit.
All right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, welcome back to our Out of the Abyss. Last we left off, our group was trying to get some rest and kept hearing this voices that was actually water and going to inspect these small pools on this island. It was actually coming from these small pools, and there was a sarcophagus in one. And against some warnings from a couple of you guys, you did poke at this sarcophagus as the water lashed out and tried to drown a couple of you pretty severely. But you did eventually get everyone free from the water and figured you'll mess with the sarcophagus in the morning. Got a night's rest. And here we are. Back on the island. Got your rest in. It is the next day. What are you guys up to?
So I'm gonna go check out the box, and I'm just gonna start walking over to it.
All right.
Okay.
I could borrow the fishing tackle. I will go ahead and attempt to catch us breakfast.
Okay. Go and give me a
Yes,
survival
most
check.
Mm,
And Casmus, a what?
Guess we'll try to start preparing the boat for departure.
I'm gonna.
No fish this morning. They're not biting. They're scared now.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Fun Guy because I don't know. I mean,
Jim Jar.
Spider Bait and Jim Jar are definitely down there, like curious.
all right.
Hemeth
Well,
will
I'm gonna.
help get the boat ready, as will Turd.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I'm just gonna stand there and watch. I want to keep a good line of sight on him because I've got a bad feeling about this, I think. So.
Somebody tie a rope to him again.
Yeah, I was just about to say, everybody else, right? I'm gonna do the same thing. Tie the rope around myself. I'm gonna hand it to Jim Jar and Spider Bait.
Yeah, we got
And
you.
this time before, yeah, just ready, guys, just in case something else happens again. And before it, actually, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh and then hit the water a few more times again.
It splashes up out
Make
of
sure
it.
nothing.
Hey, which one of you is Curly?
Jim Jar.
Yeah.
Jim Jar. Okay.
No, spider bait is so curly.
And if it's not doing anything, I'm going to go back in.
Does nothing. It's just
And-
splashing.
What's that?
It's just splashing like water normally does.
All right. Then I'm going to start trying to pull open the sarcophagus.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Weirdly enough, with its 2 syllables, it says, "You dog."
10 is enough for this underwater sarcophagus. As you open the lid, water rushes into the sarcophagus as looks like objects just kind of start filling and flinging about the pool here. But also inside is looks like the mummified remains of an elven individual. You can tell by their pointed ears wrapped up.
Just a dead guy.
As
That's
its
sad.
body kind of floats to the surface there. You would see jewels adorning their person as well.
Poor guy's got all these weird rocks all over him. All these shiny rocks. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'll just start
told you
trying
there's a
to
treasure.
pull him up onto out of the water and onto the land.
All right. As you pull at this mummified remains. The face of this mummy, its head twists and turns towards you. I need a wisdom saving throw. As you can see this glare of red light.
Wait a second. That was weird. It didn't add my modifier onto the wisdom saving throw.
What is your mod?
+7.
So it'd be a 14.
Yeah.
All right. And then it reaches out to grab you. Getting a 12 to hit, though.
Which does not hit.
Which does not hit. As this mummy, as you pull at it, you are attacked by this mummy. As it just kind of starts breathing in air as water starts bubbling out of its mouth. And just this, like, noise coming from it. It's kind of odd gurgling, but not. It's just like it's trying to breathe but can't. Almost like a choking noise. And
you know what?
We're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, we're gonna go.
We're gonna roll initiative. Again. Surprise, guys.
Surprise.
As
Yeah.
Weller's out fishing somewhere. Get yourself to a shoreline, Weller, as you're trying to fish. This is just out of the
Weller's
frying
definitely
pan.
paying attention to the fishing more than anything else.
Yep. They're just not biting.
Weller has advised against this enough. He doesn't want to be a part of this.
Yep.
Exactly.
Perfect. Well, Fungi, you are definitely up first. What are you doing?
Trying to yell at me. Between two things here. Just try and beat on him, or
Oh, as I just move your token all over the place.
oh, okay.
I'm
Guess
sorry.
I'm teleporting.
I like to
Um,
use your sight for vision because it makes it look more thematic.
All right. Let's just try and whack around. I still have my shillelagh
You
active.
still have your shillelagh active.
All right. Let's smack him around a few times. Oof. That's gonna do any good.
5 is gonna miss as it just splashes into the water next to him.
You stop, and I will, as I miss at it, I will try and whack back with the other side.
All right. Good old back whack, and 11 is gonna miss. Actually, I'm sorry, 11 just hits. There's no armor on this guy.
Okay, so this one's a little weird. I gotta make like a custom one so this works better, because my shillelagh should still affect the modifier now on the.
I would
Full
say
arm
for
bonus
the
attack.
back whack, probably not, right?
I don't know. I was
We'll
kind of
have to look into it.
basing it on like yeah. But that's without using shillelagh.
All right.
But otherwise, the shillelagh would add an extra 4 to it.
I'm gonna say for now, I'm gonna rule it. It won't, but I'll look into it and we'll discuss it in the future.
Okay.
Because I didn't think about it previously. But
I was
for
actually
future-
when we were first mentioning, I was gonna. I thought you so, but I was looking up before what was his name, Clarkson or whatever had put in that shillelagh would affect the polearm master bonus action, but it wouldn't affect the dice. It would keep it as a D4, but it would keep but it would use the updated modifier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So it'll add an extra 4 to it.
Okay. So
Is that
I'll
what
find
it
you
is
the
for?
tweak later for evidence purposes. Yeah, so 7 damage, and that'll be it for my turn.
Alright. I'll take it to the mummy. Mummy's gonna try to hit you again. As it climbs up out of the water. Getting a 23 to hit.
Jeez, man. Yeah, that'll hit.
As you take 11 bludgeoning damage and 12 necrotic damage. I also need a constitution saving throw.
Hate mummies.
The worst.
The worst.
Why is it? It's again, so it should be another +3 on there. I gotta like restart D&T Beyond or something.
Alright.
That should be a 10.
He's also going to look at one of these guys. We'll go with Jim Jar. He's closer. Because his glare doesn't work for you anymore, so he's going to stare at Jim Jar. Jim Jar's got to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, can I also? Sorry, I meant to for my reaction to give him Halo of Spores.
Absolutely.
So that's a con save of 15 he needs.
Got a 4.
That would
As
be
Jim Jar kind of locks eyes with, oh shit! Call out for Wella! You're right! He will take 2 points of necrotic damage. That will take us to Rincewind. You see him
Okay.
like start to drag a body, and that happened. As he just got whacked the
Yeah.
shit out of.
And the mummy crawled up out of the water. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, we're all bearing witness to Fun Guys Fuck Around game again." And then I'm gonna mosey on up here, in front of the, right to that edge, and then I am going to shoot at it with my hand crossbow. But as a bonus action, I'm gonna draw a little force energy and throw it in there behind it.
Alright.
So, where are you? There you are. Boom. Oh,
That is going to be a miss, as kind of like stumbling, and that it just kind of lands at the feet of this mummy, or gets some of its like tattered cloth.
all right. And then I am going to end my turn right there. Yep, end my turn.
That'll take us to Casmus on the other side of the kind of building there.
He couldn't find rocks on the other side of it, but could he find rocks on this side of the shore?
There are no
Or
rocks on this island.
on the island.
Yeah.
Okay, other than the fire that we probably put.
Yeah, other
Alright.
than at the fireplace, yeah.
Yeah, he's not
Because
gonna go back
that
to the
was
fireplace.
brought here.
So he's gonna try Eldritch Blast at the mummy.
You would have to
And
move
then,
around the building. As essentially,
Yeah.
this thing will block your line of sight.
He's gonna move across, but to the other side and do an Eldritch Blast at the mummy as he yells out to a fun guy. We told you so. So let's see.
19 will hit.
Was 7?
No, it's already added in there.
It's already added now.
Yep, I fixed it earlier.
Because I've got did you add the agonizing?
Yep. If you mouse over it, you roll a 1.
Yeah. Okay, I see it now.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
As it does 6 points of force damage. Do you have the push one too?
No, just the agonizing.
Okay.
Another
Gotcha.
push one yet. The other one is invocation and it's devil sight.
Gotcha. That's right. All right. Anything else for Casmus?
Nope.
Takes the dusk way on the other side of the map.
So Dusk hears, you were right, Weller.
Yep.
He flips his head around. And Let's see. Make sure I do this right. Oh yeah, not a problem. All right. Feline agility
All right.
and
He was running.
he was running. And as I stop there, I'm going to use my action to ignite my mace under fire.
All right.
And that will be it for now. I don't want to metagame this, but can I make some sort of check to see if I would realize I should probably try to avert my gaze for now?
It's not about that. It's about it looking at you.
Okay, gotcha.
I would say it's more about it wills you to look at it for a second. That's what happened.
Gotcha.
That's what happened to Jim Jar. As you would see
Okay.
Jim Jar kind of veering away from it.
Gotcha.
All right. That'll take us to Weller. Got your net in the water.
God, I hate being right. Can I move? Let's do If I can squeeze by these guys, I can get like
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, that's fine. Seeing this
Man,
this
that
literal
will-
mummy.
That'll put me 25 feet away from him. I'm going to take a shot with Das hand crossbow.
All right. You can get an upgrade for that in the town. I'll tell you that right now. Get yourself a heavy crossbow. 13 will hit.
I'm going to expend a superiority die and do tripping attack.
All right. You shoot him in the foot.
Shoot him in the foot.
Is it a strength save or a con save?
Strength.
All right. Got a 20, but he'll still take the damage.
But I wanted to knock it down.
Well, damage is better than nothing. Don't forget to roll the superiority die.
You give me one of those.
Yeah, you can just roll a d8.
Boom.
All right, for a total of 10 points of damage as the crossbow bolt sticks into the shoulder of this mummy. Just raspy kind of breath. Anything else for Weller?
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Action surge. I'll do another attack
All right.
with the hand crossbow again.
An 11 hits. Gonna try to trip it again.
Do I get to? Can I try again?
You can, yeah.
I didn't know if I could try it on a
with
bonus.
each attack, you can use a superiority die if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to trip it again.
All right.
Superiority die.
You got an 8, so he will trip as the mummy goes on its side, gets knocked down as you shoot him in the foot, and he will take 10 points of damage. Loud thud and splat as water splashes.
And I would just yell, "Get away, you assholes!" Actually, no, I take that back. Get on the boat, you assholes.
That'll take us to Malachar and the NPCs, as Jim Jar will absolutely listen to that, because he's scared shitless at the moment. And he's going to run and hide. Dashing and hide. Spider Bait will like, oh, okay. He's just going to take a shot. With his
At least somebody listens to me.
with his short bow, hitting.
Yeah.
for 6 points of piercing damage, even at disadvantage. And Malachar comes running. He likes to use a Sacred Flame, so he'll use a Sacred Flame. As the mummy takes 6 points of radiant, this purple flames rise up around this mummy. Hemeth doesn't really have a long range. Turvey's starting to like, he gets off the boat and starts giving a push off. I'll take us to Fun Guy.
I'm still, even though he's down, I'm still in opportunity attack range.
Indeed.
He has disadvantage because he's prone, though.
He does have disadvantage, but
Yeah.
is it worth it? Disengage is always viable.
I want to hurt it. Guess it's kind of pointless to ask how a mummy's looking right now, huh?
He looks fucked up. He looks dead, bruh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say, it's just because that's how he naturally looks.
Yeah.
Waterlogged.
Well, not natural, man. This is unnatural. But yeah. I would say it looks like he's pretty tattered, but he did kind of start that way.
Yeah. All right. How about this? I'm just gonna take a chance on the fact that he's got disadvantage, and I'll step to the boat.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Does he hit me?
I'm gonna ask you because I like you. Are you sure you want to do that?
Something to this guy.
I mean, it's up to you.
Fudge. I'll take disengage.
All right.
Disengage is free, and no is a full answer.
Well, it's not free. It's my action.
The boat's leaving with or without you, buddy.
Yeah, so I was about to say,
fun.
we're leaving no matter what.
You
All
still have a
right.
bonus action.
Yeah, but the only thing I can really do with my bonus action from this range is I can give myself a few points of healing. Do I have anything else that does a bonus action? Yeah, because I'm out of range. I can't throw any other attacks. Can't hit it with that. Yeah, no, I'm done.
All right. I'll take us to the mummy. It's gonna stand up. It's going to look at Dusk. Dusk, give me a wisdom save.
Comes another one.
As it looks at you and you don't feel a thing. Then it just kind of stumbles up next to you and tries to slam its body into you, trying to just grab, making this clenched fist. Getting a 9 to hit.
Swerve out of the way.
As you swerve out of the way. That will take us to Rincewind.
Okay, I am going to cast Zephyr Strike. As I dip my head and say a little prayer as I pull my my short sword It's posted so everybody can read it. And then I'm gonna move up, and I'm going to swing with said short sword.
At advantage.
Because advantage has been working so great for me. Where did you go? Short sword. There you are.
Hey, a 21 will hit it.
All right, and then so I don't have planar warrior, but I do have Zephyr Strike. And let's roll that damage. Yeah.
11 points of damage. As you...
And then,
What does it look like as you end this mummy? It did only have 11 hit points.
oh, phew. Okay. I just fly right up to it, and with a little bit of force behind my strike, I shove my short sword right into its stomach, and it kind of through and throughs, and a bunch of sand pours out the back as it just kind of like
Starts collapsing
disintegrates.
and starts to disintegrate. Piles
Right.
of barely bones and tattered cloth just crumples to the ground there.
Whew.
Jim Jarrow call. I think we should leave.
Well, you guys seem to like the fancy rocks that are on these things.
Dusk will turn around and he'll do the backwards kitty scratch like he's burying something on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
And
kitty
then-
litter.
And he's going to say, yes, let's leave. But before he leaves, he's going to come up here and pick up two large stones from the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to take it with him onto the boat.
Fair enough. Spiderbait will go up and investigate. Yeah, well, before he'll take a few steps off the boat, look to Weller. Can we take its stuff? It's dead now.
Do it quickly.
All right.
It's probably not a good idea, but whatever.
Is anything down here ever a good idea?
Yeah, Spiderbait starts looking at
Yeah.
his stuff. Does anyone else
I
want
mean,
to
to
look through
be
his stuff?
fair, only one person has pushed the boat into the water, so I don't think we're moving all that fast.
No.
I mean, at this point, why not? I'm right there.
All right, then I'll let you roll a D100.
Okay.
Pressure.
Almost
Roll
nice.
something else.
Oh,
It's a +5.
they're really bad.
It's not really bad. It's silly. I start heading off. I was going to take you to the other page where we're going to roll for the day's travel. Is there anything you guys would like to do for the day's travel?
Did they identify the potion?
That's what that was. Roll me an Arcana check at advantage. I didn't see it if you did roll. If you did roll,
I didn't roll it.
No, I didn't.
Should I do the nature or stick with Arcana?
it would be Arcana. I'll give you advantage because reasons. With an 18. It is a potion of fire breath.
Ooh. We got some spicy sauce here.
That's actually very cool. All right. Well, let's shove off and hopefully we can make our way to Gracklstook. Is it a little? Does it seem like? Can we notice any discernible change in the light level from before we fell asleep to when we woke up?
Absolutely not.
Nope. Okay.
It's dark. It is called the Dark Lake.
Yep.
Oh, that's where that comes from.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess I'm kind of relying on Hamath, and who else is guiding us?
Weller, because he's down here.
Perhaps we should fish from the raft as we go along.
I would
Yeah,
say doing
set up.
so fishing today is going to be harder because you've already done so. Already attempted
Yeah.
it, at least.
But I think we need to try.
Might as well.
Weller would take a moment once we're on the raft and have shoved off and is kind of out of danger, and with a bit of exasperation, point to Casmus and say, I understand his reasons and motivations for being here. The rest of you, is it your wish to conquer the Underdark? Do you wish to be a king, have fortunes and fame? Is that what drives you? Is that what motivates you?
Hell no. Motivates me is getting the hell out of here.
Then perhaps we're a little bit more cautious with what exists down here. When you hear voices on the wind saying, help me, they're not actually looking for help. This is the Underdark. It's not something to be toyed with. There aren't people down here that need rescue. There are simply lost souls and people that live here.
Looking at you, Don.
Yeah, she needed help, and she called out for us.
And for every dawn that exists down here are 100 deaths. So you got lucky. Is it worth playing the odds every time?
Oh.
Sometimes people just need help.
I understand.
That's gonna be your downfall, my guy. I can guarantee you, if you keep doing something like that, it's definitely gonna be your downfall. Underdark or not, if you go and look after every single time someone asks for help, you're gonna end up in a ditch somewhere in a million pieces.
Weller would kind of growl and be like, listen, I don't know if we should be taking guidance from the person that made a deal with the devil. The literal devil. All I'm saying is if you all truly want to get out of here, I've done it. I was born down here and I made it topside. You cannot try to help everyone. You cannot try to loot everything. You're not going to win. The best you can hope for is getting out of here alive. We have got to be more cautious. We can't fight everything. We can't kill everything. And then I would kind of cast a gaze towards Malachar and be like, sometimes being reserved is the better choice.
Jim Jarrow kind of speak up a little bit. Well, I mean, we can help some folks out, right? You don't need to take everything or kill everything, absolutely, but helping someone in need's not necessarily bad. I just want to help my friends out. I feel like I've become friends with most of you.
Yeah,
We help those that we can.
How do you know who
But
you can help?
not at risk. Who are you going to help in a sarcophagus that was buried underwater?
I don't know.
Voices on the wind saying, help me. It was an obvious trap.
Don't
We
know.
help those that we can, but above all else, we have to remain free. Let us not forget we're being chased. There are people pursuing us. There are things going on. There was a goddess damn demon that was released.
Hemeth will kind of pipe up at that. Well, what do you mean you're being chased? Who's chasing you?
Weller would grab at the manacle, whatever, metal around his
collar.
neck. Yeah, the collar, thank you.
Oh, the
And just
Drow
be
are
like, do
still
you think
after
this
you?
is for show?
I guess they wouldn't
Well,
like
they were.
their pets escaping. We should probably get to Gracklestug pretty quickly.
That's the hope. The paddle break
All-
fast.
All I am saying is we have to be smarter. We can help those that we can help.
Oh, we don't need to
But
help
we-
anyone. Just get to Gracklestug, right?
Who the fuck are you? You just joined us.
I'm just saying.
Pipe
I
down.
mean,
I'm talking to the people that have been with me.
So when I was stepping there, I'm like, all right, Weller, you are making some very good, very valid points. If we get to a point where there's some mysterious shit going on, we will definitely give it a second or third thought before we act. And Hamath, let's just keep on going. The sooner we can get to Gracklestug, the sooner we can get you home, and hopefully maybe you could help us get these collars off.
absolutely.
But let's get rolling. I'm not looking to fall in these waters because somebody's fighting on the boat. So let's go.
Should probably get to
Somebody
the
grab a
boat.
paddle.
But absolutely.
All right. Get the hangries. So here we go.
Spider-Bait
Set up
kind
a troll
of
in line.
scratches his head. But yeah, always test stuff before you. The stick thing was a good idea, fun guy. I like that. Poke it. But it was kind of scary. So,
All right, fun guy. I think Weller's right. I think next time let's make sure that we have adequate backup right there. So if anything happens, somebody can spring to your help, okay?
Okay.
All right. I love your optimism, though. So it's infectious. But let's just use a little more discretion next time.
And I think Weller is suggesting that the seeking of, and he's going to say this like he's not even used to talking about this, loot, to be to survive, not necessarily prosper at this point.
Oh yeah. I don't care about these rocks at all.
So let's try to catch some fish.
Okay.
The best fortune that you can hope to gain down here is escape.
Well, here's to that. And I'm going to cast guidance on whoever's going to do any fishing.
so we'll say this will be over a long period of time, so it won't be just one roll in the next minute kind of thing.
Okay.
But who is doing the fishing for the day?
I'll do some fishing. I caught some fish last time. I'll try it again.
I think it should be those of us that have experience. in the wilds. I won't say with the highest survival scores because that's stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dusk will make another attempt.
Okay. So I will say Dusk and Fungi can give me a survival check. It is a high DC.
That with the guidance.
No guidance.
Okay, you go, Fungi.
Because it's over a course of a long time.
I can't catch crap.
Let's say with the two of you, roll me 2d4, Fungi.
See, Fungi, don't worry about the rocks that we like. Just worry about the fish that we eat, man. I'm killing it.
And what is everyone else doing for the day, if anything?
Yes, most would just be on the rowing and row.
All right.
Yeah, Weller already made his speech. I would just focus on creating distance.
Rooting.
Rowing when I can and making sure nothing's gonna pop out of the water at us.
All right. Weller trying to navigate. Roll me a survival check as well. With advantage. Or no, just straight roll with Hemeth there with you. Otherwise it would be disadvantage. All right.
Back to Sloopadoo.
Then we'll say Casmus, roll me a d8. Reroll ones and twos. So roll me a d6. That's even better. And I'll just shorten it.
D6?
Yeah, roll me a d6. I'm sorry. Not everybody.
Oh, I thought you said everybody.
No. This
If
is
you
That's
guys-
good. I take that back.
All right. As you guys are traveling along, I just want to double check my things here.
I swear, out of combat.
Yep. You would start to feel
Wow.
a rough current
Oh, God.
as the passageway twists and narrows, as you would feel the pull. I will need everyone on the boat to give me an athletics check. Or no. It'd be athletics or just a straight dexterity check. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Not
Could I
not
talk you into
acrobatics though.
acrobatics?
No.
Damn.
This is
I'm gonna
to
dexterity.
kind of help
Oh god.
and with the quickness of keeping the boat from hitting rocks and the like. Well, I'm still going to go with your previous roll, so that would have been an 11 plus 4. I'll just double check my DC here. As you would see the area currently maintaining position, nobody has... Yeah, the raft isn't knocking too much. You would see the area split to the left and to the right. It looks like more of the water wants to rush towards the left side, as it looks like rapids are down that way. And to the right side seems to be slightly calmer waters, but the raft wants to pull towards the rapids. What are you guys doing as a group? And how are you doing it?
Probably. That was probably like I would say. Seems to me we should probably try to go to the right.
Man or on the
that
left
current,
side of the boat.
Hemeth will say, well, obviously, we don't go down the rapids. It's going to break the boat up. This is just shitty raft.
I
Hey,
mean, whoever has oars start. If there's rapids, then it's got to be fairly shallow. So start pushing off the ground, start shoving us to the right.
And someone use an oar as a rudder in the back.
Yeah,
Try to steer it.
that's what would have been the back, and
And then everyone on the
Use
left
the,
side rowing, pushing towards the right.
Okay, I'll say this. Who is directing everything? If anything.
Sounds like Dusk.
All right, Dusk, give me a persuasion check.
Uh,
Trying to
Okay.
command everyone to do the right thing.
Come on, buddy.
Picked
You
the
can
wrong
do it.
person. Oh, okay.
All right, with the 17, everyone kind of starts listening. And there are pretty much, I'd say, 4 oars on this raft. And who all is manning those?
Desmus got one. He's gonna go in the back to use it as a
Rudder.
Trying
Rudder,
to use it as a
thanks.
rudder? Okay.
I would think, just going off of strength, probably Malachar and Weller, and maybe Heman. He got big one time.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
get big? I can get big, but it'll make the boat rock.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it'll make it heavier.
All right, so Casmus, Weller, roll me an athletics check, and then I'll say Fungi and Rincewind roll me a d20 each.
Okay.
You get
Can I
you get
cast
+3 to this.
Bless on the crew?
So D20.
You can cast Bless on the crew. Give me a Wisdom check to see
Okay.
how it affects them.
Oh boy.
So D20.
No.
Casmus, you roll an athletics
No.
check,
Okay.
but I will take that
Athletics.
3 as your athletics.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it probably would have been probably that. Like good as athletics.
As you try to cast Bless to bring everyone up to speed. Fungi, roll me a d20.
Trying to debate if it's worthwhile to try and change into a crocodile to see if I can.
Well, just roll me a
From underneath
d20. This is for Malachar and Hemeth
Okay.
with their athletics.
Come on, fun guy.
Although it's currently a bunch of failures. As everyone's trying their best to listen to Dusk, and everyone in the crew just kind of shifts to one side to help turn, and essentially helping, but it looks like the boat, the craft, starts to drift down the way of the rapids. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? As there's a split second where it's almost too far gone.
All right. I'm going to jump in front as I turn into a crocodile and try and see if I can get the boat kind of like under my back and see if I can kind of, swim against it, see if I can slow things down, if I can help guide
Okay.
it along that way.
Give me an athletics check with the crocodile. It's a lot of athletics check, a lot of physical stuff.
Weller also wants to yell something, but I want to see how this plays out.
Getting a 5. As the crocodile, you can maintain your speed in these rapids, but the boat itself starts going towards the rapids for sure.
So Weller wants to tell Hemeth to get big and someone throw a rope around him. And then just yell swim. I mean, he knows what direction we want to head.
I'm not swimming. There's a big crocodile in the water.
He's with us.
No, but I'll knock my head. And this is no. You don't swim in the dark lake. As I would say at this point it is too far gone, as the rapids start to take on the boat as water starts lapping up onto and rushing onto the sides of this makeshift raft you guys are on.
How far are we from the walls of this cavern? Like,
Who
Pretty close. I would say.
who has the immovable rod?
the cavern sort of narrowing and getting more rapid, and
Casmus has the immovable rod. I'll bring you to a map so you can kind of see better for what it is.
oh goody.
If this makes sense, the walls are pretty narrow in this space. At least in your craft. I mean, it's probably like 45 feet across. In some places,
Immovable rod is about 3 feet.
That is true. I will say, you guys, as you start to head over these rapids, going in an odd direction, not you kind of feel like you might be a little lost, but not that Weller or Hemeth would tell you at this point. But as you start to make your way over these rapids, that'll be a good spot to end tonight.
No, it wouldn't be.
As it
We
does,
disagree.
it does look like you can kind of see large fish swimming up these rapids as well.
That's salmon.
Yeah, just
mating
just
season.
large salmon. But yeah, I feel like that'll be a good spot to end tonight with you guys going over some fun rapids.
It'll be fine.
Hey.
Fine.
We define good spot to end differently.
It's a good cliffhanger, okay?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a rapid hanger.
Yeah, there you go. Shallow.
Just remember
Shallow cliffhanger.
for next session, you told me I rolled a 21 on the ability to repair the boat.
You did, as the boat will definitely start taking a lot of damage from these rapids. But yeah, we will pick up there next week. I had to think about it because I won't be next weekend. I'll be away, but Thursday, good to go. So we'll pick up there next week, everyone. And those of you watching, thanks for watching. And sorry about the little snafu earlier. We'll pick up there next week, though. So we'll see you next Thursday, gang.
Bye, Twitch. Thanks for the healing.
Night, Twitch.